The year 264 BC. Sicily was one of the most sought-after territories in the Mediterranean. With the approval of Carthage, King Hiero of Syracuse prepared for the assault of the town of Messina, the last independent city on the island. Messina then found itself besieged and requested assistance from the Senate of Rome. Following the First Punic War, Rome seized the islands of Sicily, Corsica, and Sardinia. The people of Carthage, humiliated and defeated, found the road to recovery in the conquest of the Iberian Peninsula. The year 218 BC. Some months had passed since Saguntum was taken, the event which unleashed the Second Punic War, and Rome witnessed in terror the unstoppable advance of Hannibal towards the heart of Italy. The Roman Senate was forced to make a risky decision. Roman forces had mixed success taking over Spain. Despite their efforts, they failed to capture major cities. Another setback would follow soon: the death of the generals Publius and Cnaeus Cornelius Scipio. Rome entrusted Scipio Africanus, son of Publius, with the task of completing the conquest of Hispania. He knew that as long as New Carthage stood, Rome could never call Hispania its own. And there he was, before the walls of the most important city of the Iberian Peninsula. Following the fall of New Carthage, Scipio Africanus continued his advance south, and by taking Gades, completed the conquest of Hispania in the year 206 BC. One goal remained to be achieved, one more battle to be fought: the conquest of Carthage. Scipio headed for Africa and forced Hannibal to return. Thus, the two great generals met at Zama. The battle at Zama put an end to the Second Punic War. The defeat of Hannibal was catastrophic for Carthage. Scipio triumphed. The Senate demanded a huge tribute in hope of crushing their enemy completely. Half a century later, the Carthaginian recovery once again aroused apprehension in Rome. Carthage was reduced to ashes. Its inhabitants either perished or were sold into slavery. The once mighty city was no more. The destruction of Carthage put an end to one of the greatest civilizations of the ancient world. Without a power to rival Rome, a new era of Latin domination had begun. But that is another story.